y'all go ahead and sit back, relax, go ahead and smash that like button, and let's get right into it, y'all.
Why should I eat more live and raw foods? Because the electricity is there. That's why, because you're an electrical being. That's why people have better improvements. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else, electricity. That's the name of the game. The neural system is dealing with your brain, how it actually sends electrical signals all through the body. So your body is electrical. Just to move your feet, that was an electrical signal. It made that signal for it to move. But it goes so fast, bam, it's there. So you got this system on you, this electrical system. And it's hard for the average human being to realize, I'm using electricity? Yeah, not at the voltage like you're going to go put your hand in the socket at home. Don't do that. Somebody will try it. I'm electricity, all right. But you're still using the same forces. And even dealing with the technology, dealing with solar. Of course, we know now that we can put things in the sun, charge it up by using and harnessing electricity from the sun. But now there's one man who got a good invention going on, because people will say, well, how about when it's no sunny days, the sun ain't going to do me no good. He's creating a machine now that could get more of the electricity out of the atmosphere, because it's there. But now they're finally catching up to get a machine to do that. First, the people got to connect with the life force energy that this world we live in actually have available to all of us. And the way to do that is to connect it with our nervous system that deals on an electrical level. The more you meditate and relax the body, the more this life force that's all around us could get into the body. And that's the only way through meditation to get more abundant life force into the body. Now, there's many different forms of meditations, but the main thing is to get the people out here for this 3 days in this weekend, to actually work with this energy, bringing it to their bodies so they can see it on their own, and they're also cleaning themselves out, because the more you detoxify yourself from toxins, the body by its nature has more room to bring more life force energy in. Why should I eat?
That's dope, man. Shout out to the sun, man. Y'all be getting your sun. I know I'm about to get started going outside more. As soon as it gets dark, getting back hot, man, I'm about to be outside. I'm telling you. I might start going to the mountains. Yeah.
Hey man, you know, we out here chilling and shit, you know, everything normal, nice houses and shit, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Who the fuck lived there? Barbie? And Playboy Cardi? That Twilight ass house, bro, yo, who? Hey, yo, who built these cribs, man? And why they do it like this? These old juxtaposition ass house. This so goddamn ass house. Hey man, you know, we out here chilling and shit, you know,
That's
everything normal, nice house.
Man, this look like that same street I used to drive on GTA. Man reveals the missing step in manifestation.
You want peace and harmony in your relationship, in your life. Let's say your husband or your family or with your kids. There's too much turbulence going on and you would like more balance and peace and harmony. Go into your heart and visualize that that's already happened. You already have it. Now, how do you feel now that you have it? Think of the feelings you have. Relief. Oh, this is so wonderful. It's already happened, because feelings are very important. Anger and hatred and irritation and all of these are feelings that we let out and let the world know what state of mind we're in. I'm irritable, I'm angry, I'm anxious, I'm depressed. But what feeling is it that you want? Feeling of satisfaction, a feeling of peace, a feeling of happiness, of joy, of bliss. Oh, that feels good. You've already got it. Everything that you want to manifest is already inside you. You want peace and harmony.
Like, it's crazy how the brain can have a feeling of having something when it don't even have it, right? That's crazy how we can even like experience something that we didn't even experience yet. That's crazy though, right? I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. I think y'all get what I'm trying to say, though.
So I guess you're wondering why your favorite celebrities have been super quiet lately. And if you don't know, well, tomorrow you will definitely find out. Pam Bondi just went on Fox News and said that she's releasing those Epstein files bright and early tomorrow. And finally, we'll get a chance to know which celebrities had a chance to take a flight to that island. She also said the reason that she took so long with releasing the files because it was over 250 victims and she wanted to protect the name. But she says she's not protecting any name of any celebrity. So you know what that means, right? Tomorrow is the day. And I could bet your favorite celebrity is trying to figure out how or when they can get out of the United States. It might be the best thing to do. And it's a lot of people who might not know who Jeffrey Epstein is and what type of monster Jeffrey Epstein was. But if you don't know, tomorrow you will definitely find out. Pay attention.
He found out where the quote-unquote devil lives in the world. So in the Bible, Jesus said, one of my disciples, or not disciple, but like teachers named Antipas would die and be martyred, right? Now, Saint Antipas was martyred and he was killed in, you know, that torture bowl? So they put somebody in like a metal bowl and like boil them alive. Yeah. So that happened in Geneva, Switzerland. So people are saying Geneva, Switzerland is the literal place of hell. It's literally the portal to hell, or that's at least where the devil resides, because that's what it says in the Bible. Now check this out. Do you know what else is in Geneva, Switzerland?
What?
CERN.
Oh,
CERN headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland, and the CERN logo is what? Six, fam. And people say that CERN is working on particle generation and messing with matter of the universe to what? To
another dimension.
To tear. They found out where.
All right, guys, things are getting really weird in America, and I know everybody's trying to tell you what causes should be important to you and where you should be focusing your attention. But let's talk reality, priority, and more importantly, strategy. Right? There are some very real things that are actually happening. The oligarchy is currently tanking the economy. That's real. That's happening. They're trying to buy up everything in America on discount. Your small businesses, your homes, stocks, bonds, everything. Your 401ks, your Roth IRAs, they're dropping. Our stock market is plummeting. It's coming. It's very real. This is their strategic financial play on owning American slavery for however long to come. Right now, only 22% of the male prisoners that have been deported to El Salvadorian slave camps were actually criminals, and they were all petty crimes. So these are innocent Americans, right? These are people who are green card holders or actual American citizens. They are now putting our men in slave camps in another fucking country and telling them, contrary to not being awarded due process or the violation of their constitutional rights, that they're not going to bring them back. Once you're over there, you're gone. And that's crazy. Right? We also have them currently bombing Yemen and Palestine. And this is, again, crazy. This is a genocide that our tax dollars are funding while they're trying to buy America on a discount and sending our men to slave camps in another fucking country. I hate to absolutely say this, but if you've got any type of money, you should be buying America on the fucking discount. That's what you should be doing. That's the strategy. The boycotts we have for these major corporations that invested in this administration, they're not one day. They're not temporary. They're indefinite. We're not giving them another fucking single dollar. You vote every single day with your dollar. And when it comes to the protest and showing it up, this has to be a white-led protest, because if you are a marginalized minority in America, you are at risk for being deported to a slave camp in El Salvador. Right? The time for blacks and Latinos, immigrants, whatever your status may be, to stand up is currently not now. When they bring the actual fight to us, that's when we're going to have to bust everybody out. But at this current moment, demonstrations have to be led by white America, because you guys aren't getting deported. And that's just the reality of it. It's going to take a lot of solidarity and a lot of boycotting. It's just what it is, guys. Stop letting them distract you with the stupid executive orders, with their tweets, with how this person fucked up. We already know that they're a whole gang of incompetent fucking morons running amok through our government, our country, our men, our children, our minorities, and our fucking women. I cannot stress this enough. When it comes to strategy, we keep showing up in numbers to demonstration. We showed them that we're not fucking around. We boycott every single day because we vote with our dollars, and we protect our marginalized minorities with our fucking life. Because if you ever thought, what would I have done if I was there? Now is the time to speak up, show up, and stand up for America. All right, guys, things are getting really weird in America, and
It's just crazy, man. I feel like America is the only like place they just treat us like crap, man. They treat us like crap. You go somewhere else, it probably ain't as bad as it is over here. Even y'all even seen how like some countries ban certain ingredients in the food, right? But here, they don't care about that. They do not care. They want us sick, you know. But I'm not gonna get too deep into that. But this is for educational purposes only. YouTube. This is for educational purposes only. Okay, there is no misinformation in this video. Just gotta say that because YouTube be on that bull crap. Y'all know.
I just had the craziest shit happen to me. I was posting a video on my Instagram stories and my reflection is doing something different than I'm doing in the video. Here's me talking on camera. Here's me in the reflection of the mirror doing something different. Let me show you the video. Look at this. Look at my reflection and look at me.
Wait.
My reflection is staying still while I'm clearly moving. And it's even
Wait. That's a mirror reflecting off of a mirror. Looking at that mirror. So it's a mirror in front of her and it's a mirror behind her. And it's reflecting from the mirror in front of her. That's what's going on.
more trippy because in my reflection, it looks like I am clearly head down, looking down. Okay. My head is not looking down there, just like slightly, but not all the way like that. Second, in the reflection, I am standing in front of my painting, but in this, I'm not standing in front of my painting. It looks like I'm standing straight in front of the painting, where here I am standing at an angle. What the hell? This was so trippy. When I saw it, I kept playing it over and over and over, and everybody that I've shown it to keeps playing it over and over because they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, yeah. Somebody asked me, what does this mean? It means that all realities are happening at once. Okay? You guys know that I have a ton of glitches in the Matrix that happen to me all the time, and every time I post about it, everybody's like, you're
She right. All realities happen at once. Like, you probably in a whole nother universe doing something else. Probably jogging, probably eating food, probably working a job. Like, it gets that deep, I think.
crazy. It's this, it's that, it's this and that. Y'all are gonna keep finding excuses. I don't care. Live a boring, logical life. I'm having a fun life over here. This happened right before I went out to dinner. And tell me why at dinner, it just so happened that I got a menu where the appetizer that I usually get, that's $9.90, said $6.75. I'm sorry, what? And it was an up-to-date menu because it had the February specials on it. And it's only February 3rd. So when the check came and it said $9.90, I said, hey, your menu says $6.75. Two people came over and were so confused. They don't understand how it happened, but guess what? They had to honor it. We're timeline jumping. We're portal jumping. A lot of people will tell you, don't put a mirror facing another mirror because it creates portals. Yeah, that's why I do it. I do it on purpose because I want to portal jump all the time. Clearly, some glitch happened here right before I went to dinner that made me the lucky winner of $3 off my appetizer randomly because of a typo on a menu that nobody else in the restaurant had. Just me. Just me. What is going on, y'all? We are shifting timelines and realities like crazy. Portal jumping, timeline jumping, quantum jumping every single second of every day. This right here is a clear example. What a cool time to be alive. The fact that we can literally witness this happen because the veil is gone. I just had the craziest shit.
Nah, quantum jumping is definitely a real thing, man. That is definitely a real thing.
How come we
Why don't we pronounce work like fork?
don't pronounce the word work like fork? Why don't we say we're going to work?
Fork, cork, dork, work, harp, carp, tarp, warp, afford, cord, lord, word, fonder, ponder, yonder, wonder, hand, land, sand, wand, hat, scat, that. What is going on with the letter W? I mean, clearly this cannot be a coincidence. There are so many words that start with the letter W where the first vowel does not make the sound you would expect it to. In order to realize why this happens, we need to realize that in words like work, the first vowel actually isn't the O. It's actually the W itself. W is what we call a glide letter, or a semi-vowel, because it utilizes a vowel sound to make its sound, which you can realize if you take a word like what and just say it very slowly. What? 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 The first sound I'm making there is not a W. It's an oo, because that's all W is. The things our brains perceive to be W sounds are just the vowel sound oo immediately transitioning into whatever vowel immediately follows it. So, to realize why work is pronounced work, we need to realize that work is not spelled W-ork, but oo-ork. Ooork. Ooork. Ork. 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 Work. Did not take me long to get to that transition. It's almost expected. So part of what's going on here is that because W is in and of itself a kind of vowel, it ends up transforming the sound of the vowel that follows it in this weird linguistic Dragon Ball Z style fusion. We can actually see evidence that a lot of these words, work, word, and worse, used to be pronounced the way you'd expect them to. If you look throughout Shakespeare's plays and sonnets, you will find plenty of rhyming couplets, but more...
No telling what they be, if they be using this for like the presidential events. You never know. We could be doing it. It probably got way more advanced stuff than this, obviously. Wait.
Way in left field with this. Okay, so I might be way in left field with this, but I seen a post say that Anunnaki is here. The electric keeps going out at my job, and now look at these cars. Look at their lights.
What's going on?
Do you see them flickering? And they're like, the other ones are doing it too.
How's it doing that? Is it an earthquake?
Oh my God. Like, what the fuck is really going on today? This is weird. Okay, so I might be way...
It says Anunnaki activities. Why is it doing that? It's not just with one car, it's with multiple. That's interesting. That's strange.
Fuck that food. I'm trying to get in there.
Did you know LEDs, they're actually killing our sleep?
How? LED?
It's not good for your brain. Now, almost every light is LED. Your phone light is LED.
Yeah.
Everything in your room. When you take a video in slow motion on your iPhone, what happens?
What?
It flickers.
Oh, yeah.
Consider this your sign to record your lights on slow-mo. I recently bought new light bulbs that are flicker-free. Flickering lights, like this one, are very damaging to our health. This is happening at a rate that my human eye could not see. So I recorded it on slow-mo next to the new light, and oh my God.
Wait. Lights do this? They flicker like that? I do remember hearing somebody say that. That it's flickering so fast that you can't even see it.
Goodness.
The reason it doesn't happen with regular light bulbs like fluorescence and stuff is because LEDs, it's actually going like this the whole time. So what does that do? It messes with your frequency, bro. Depending on the speed of it, makes you more stressed out, harder for you to sleep. It's just not overall good for your health. So when you're outside in regular light, that doesn't affect you the same. That's why when you're on a beach or you take a nap outside, that's the best naps or shut-eye you get.
But I don't sleep with those lights on though.
No, but regardless, like we're still seeing it like every day. But it's just new tech, right?
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do? Damn.
This guy gave up finally.
Hopefully they make some better shit. Like at least make it so it doesn't flicker like that.
Maybe millionaires' houses have like no LED lights, just straight like good natural light coming in the house, and that's the key to important sleep. That's why millionaires have a good sleep.
Did you know LEDs?
I didn't know that.
I'm not the only one who thinks that it's a little bit weird to be standing in front of a mirror with a towel and then it could see what you're doing. And full disclosure, I blocked a handful of people because I just don't do negativity. If you want to come here, I am happy to share. I'm happy to connect. I want you to know that there are tons of people just like you if you are like-minded, but I don't do negativity. You will be blocked so fast. I don't give a fuck. Okay, for real, for real. But I will not tolerate that on my page. No, sorry. Okay, having said that, check out this lady. She obviously feels the same way as me. Also want to address the fact that I was sitting on my counter. I was not on a toilet. I think only 1 or 2 people thought that. Hello, do you not see my feet in a sink with bubbles? Or read the caption? Do you think I'm that crazy? I mean, that's crazy. And then all the explanations that were nice and kind. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not the only one who thinks that it...
Ben, can you see me in the mirror?
Yeah, I can see you perfectly.
I'm sorry, how is that possible?
Because it's reflecting you.
But it's not, there's a towel in the way!
All right, calm down.
I don't understand. I don't...
Well, go really close. How does it know that?
What do you mean?
How does it know?
How can it see me? My face is covered by a towel.
She yelling too much, y'all.
This video is going viral of this woman holding up a towel in front of a mirror and her husband still being able to see her even though the towel is blocking her. And everybody is wondering, how is this possible? Because as you can see, she is blocking herself from the reflection of the mirror, technically. So this is an optical illusion. It doesn't have anything to do with light or anything like that. It just has to do with the fact that she's standing in front of the mirror, even though the towel is blocking itself from being reflected. Because she is holding it up against the mirror, she herself is still standing in front of the mirror. The same way that the bathtub behind her, which should technically be blocked as well, we can still see it. So the way that mirrors work is they reflect everything that's in front of them. This includes both the person and the towel. The towel blocks its own reflection because it's being pressed against the mirror, but the mirror can still see around the towel based upon the angle at which it's viewed. It still hurts my brain to think about, but this is the only logical explanation for it, and it's called the line of sight and obstruction illusion. But what do you... This video is going viral.
It is crazy though, that the fact that it's able to do that. Like, that's how you know, like, mirrors are definitely portals, man. That is a whole nother dimension. I remember Shah Jamal saying, he was like, if that's you, no, if that's you right here, who is that on the other side? You know what I'm saying? Like that is creepy. That is creepy. I'm not gonna lie. That is a whole nother world for real. It's crazy.
This is your daily reminder that life just isn't real. I'm 23 years old. I make f***ing money. I live in Miami. I drive a Porsche. I live my dream life, and this should not be this way. I should be working in an office right now, hating my life, getting engaged, and ready to like have kids. But instead, I'm living the f*** up in Miami. And it's because I realized that life isn't real. You don't have to follow the set plan in stone that everybody else follows because life isn't real. And I thought it was real for a while. Like, I did the whole college thing, all the internships, got a master's degree. I was all set to play the unreal fake life. When it clicked for me was when I was doing sales internships for every summer during college, making so much more money than my professors. And then after I got my master's degree, I was like, if I were to get a job with this master's degree, like a normal job that sounds good on paper, I would literally be making a third of what I'm already making in sales right now. That's when I realized life isn't f***ing real. So right after I graduated, I was like, I'm moving to a crazy big city and I'm just gonna ride this sales thing out. Moved to Miami, doubled the f*** down in sales, and obviously, you guys are watching my account, I train thousands of women in sales how to get started on their own sales journey, because life isn't real. Sales is the cheat code in order to cheat the whole fake life thing. All my students, they live the same exact life, and they also agree life isn't real. Money isn't real. None of this is real. Start living your fake. This is your daily reminder.
That's how you gotta be though. You gotta, you gotta realize that life isn't real. It's really not. The planet never asked for $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion. You think the sun want $1 trillion from you? No. It just wants you to be abundant. Because that's what this earth provides. Abundance. We have an abundance of everything, but we have this fake reality making us believe that it's real when it's not. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it like that. You just gotta remind yourself, this is not real. It's not. You gotta remind yourself, this is not real. The universe is always on my side. Just remember that.
Would you knock me down a flight of stairs for $4 million? Would you knock me?
Okay, let's be real. How many of y'all doing that? I wouldn't do that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. That's crazy. Some people out there is like, forget that. I need that money. Right? That is messed up. I wouldn't be able to do it. Nope. That's messed up. Why is he putting himself in this predicament? Focus. Why is my camera not focusing? Focus. Why is it like, yeah, this is funny. That is so messed up, dog. Damn.
Yeah. It ain't like I'm gonna need it anyway. Lord knows I can pull a number.
That big game out.
Yeah. It ain't like I'm gonna need it anyway.
Why did it sound like
Lord
that,
knows I can pull a
though?
number.
Bro, it sounded like some Legos or something.
For brunch and came home to what he describes as a movie scene.
I'm gonna have to start carrying my pistol. If we in the Wild Wild West, somebody needs to let me know.
Crime scene tape. Dozens of police units investigate for brunch and
There's no way he sound like that. Somebody said, I thought I got a notification. I did too. I'm like, was that my phone? That's how my phone
I'm
was
gonna have to
sounding
start
too.
carrying my pistol. If we in the Wild Wild West, somebody needs to let
That's crazy. He really sound like that.
It's delayed for probably 30 minutes.
What do you want for dinner?
Oh man, I could go for anything. Maybe a burger tonight or burger and fries, pizza, you know,
Where are
something.
the kids at?
I don't have kids. Why do you ask?
Hey, you want to go out later?
Yeah, definitely. Like as soon as I land, you know, let's go out.
I'll meet you about 6 o'clock at the house.
Okay, fine. 6 at the house is great. That'd be perfect. Got to take the flight first. Oh, huh?
Oh, are you talking to me?
No, I'm on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, it was just a girl next to me. She was just talking to me
Okay,
while I
well,
was
I'll
on the phone.
talk to you later then.
Okay, perfect. Talk to you later. Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
My trust issues started when my mama said, come here. I'm not gonna hit you. My trust.
That's real. I ain't gonna lie. That's real. How many of y'all went through that, dog? Bro said my trust isn't started when mama said, come here. I'm not gonna hit you. Dang. That's real.
You know, look at this motherfucker. He everything. He black, white, Indian. I ain't never seen a motherfucker who everything. You know, look at this motherfucker.
He said he black, white, Indian.
He everything. He black, white, Indian. I ain't never seen a motherfucker who everything. You know, look at this motherfucker.
I'm going to tell you how to channel. We're all spirit in a body.
Is there a person on earth that is not loved? No, thank you. Is Earth losing water? Yes, thank you. Interesting. Is the Earth flat? No, thank you. Is Earth mostly spherically shaped? Yes, thank you. Is Earth really the hardest place to incarnate in the universe? Yes, thank you. Are both heaven and hell here on Earth? Yes, thank you. Does our atmosphere act as a dome around Earth of sorts? Yes, thank you. Is there some sort of like hard wall that we would encounter if we tried to go outside the atmosphere? No, thank you. Will humans always be living on?
Wait. Rashad Jamal was right. He was right. It go on forever.
Planet Earth? No, thank you. Did every human soul on Earth right now actually choose to be here? Yes, thank you. Is Earth a prison planet and are human souls being forced to reincarnate? No, thank you. Are there demigods alive on Earth right now? Yes, interesting. Does the Earth spin? Yes, thank you. Is life on Earth scary for everyone? No, thank you. Does it have to be scary? No, thank you. Is this Earth school all a dream? Yes, thank you. Is the Earth vibration higher than it has ever been? Yes, thank you. Is there a person on Earth that is not loved?
That's interesting. I'll take that how you want to take it, you know.
Now, the other third
Don't believe everything you see in these videos, y'all.
type that got mentioned on Mission was reptilians. But every time that they were mentioned, it was really quickly hushed up by whoever else was on the other end of the line. Shut up, don't say that, is what they were doing.
They don't want to talk about the
They don't want to talk about the reptilian presence at all. They would talk about the tall whites and the grays being in the lab environments, you know, not a lot, but some. But these reptilians, it was like nobody wanted to talk about it.
Was there any sort of an explanation did anybody give you of why they don't want to talk about it?
No, the only time I got any inkling was that when I, was out of the program and other people started to talk to me about all the different, things. And they're like, well, how many races are there? I don't know. But some people talked about the reptilians. They're like, do you realize that these are evil? Now, the other third type that got mentioned on Mission was reptilians. But every time...
Hey, you gotta get your ass off the apples, man. You got your ass on the apples, man.
I was gonna tell somebody don't buy those apples. I farted on them.
He all on the apples. Good, I don't like green apples. Because I would have never went over there. I don't like green apples like that. I think that's why he was sitting on them, because he don't like green apples. Who like green apples? Well, I do not like green apples.
Well, we ruined the planet, we dispossessed, imprisoned and slaughtered First Nations people, we enforced gender roles, we systemized rape, racism, misogyny, transphobia, homophobia, ableism, classism and unsustainable food industries. We allowed fossil fuel companies to operate our elected officials like ventriloquist dummies from hell, raping our planet for economic gain. We turned the prisons and military into big business. We sold our land, our resources, our water table and the port of Darwin to the Chinese, who we're now in a trade war with. We empowered the church to such a degree it's now just a tax haven for pedophiles, with the ability to manipulate government policy and mandate legislation on women's bodies without their consent. And we bred dogs to a superficial aesthetic level so they can no longer breathe. But pugs are so cute the way they suffocate when they walk. Their eyes are pointing in different directions because they're asking both owners to kill them. Well...
Sound like he was saying a lot of something.
Don't say congratulations, but you know they watch.
There are people all around us with magical powers. We just have to notice. I believe it. I believe it. Look at that. How is he doing that? He's just doing that. He gotta have some type of powers.
Well, I acknowledge that we are referring to him when we call him God. Yes, thank you. Does Yeshua know that we are referring to him when we call him Jesus? Does he acknowledge Jesus as his name? No, thank you. Is Jesus considered a false representation of Yeshua? Yes, thank you. When someone prays to Yahweh or Yeshua, are they always connecting directly to Yahweh or Yeshua? No, thank you. Is it possible for demons to intercept that interaction or that prayer? Yes, thank you. So if someone is talking to their spirit guide or angel or an ancestor, would that be different than talking to Yahweh or Yeshua? No, thank you. So if one can confidently know that they are speaking to Yahweh or Yeshua, then it's also safe to say that one can confidently know when they are talking to their spirit guide, an ancestor, or an angel. Yes, thank you. Is there one God and he just takes on a different form in each religion? No, thank you. Are the terms God, source, higher power, most high, and the universe all referring to the same person? No, thank you. Is the universe still considered God? No, thank you. Is the universe considered Yahweh? No, thank you. Is higher power considered Yahweh or God? No. When we say the Most High, does God acknowledge that title? Yes, thank you. When we say source, does God acknowledge that title? No, thank you. Is God within us? Yes. If God is within us, or since God is within us, are we considered gods because he is within us? Wow, that was a fast and strong yes. So we can safely consider ourselves gods. Is everyone included in that? No, thank you. I'm not even going to go there. Can we believe in Yahweh and Yeshua without being...
Wait a minute. What do you mean you're not even going to go there? What does he mean by that? I'm just let the video play.
Christian. Yes, thank you. Is Christianity, is it because Christianity came after? Yes. Is Christianity based on astrology? Yes, thank you. Does that make Christianity any less real or valid because it's based on stories from astrology? No, thank you. Does Yahweh acknowledge that we are referring...
This is interesting, though.
Someone had asked AI, what does the universe truly look like? And they wanted a picture. And this is what they gave them.
This is like how I kind of picture the earth kind of looking. You know what I mean? Like a pancake, like layers of pancakes or something. That's interesting.
Now, hold on real quick. I zoomed in on this shit. Now, I want y'all to peep this shit. This is like a different realm right here, right? And then you have a realm right here. Peep this, though. This is supposed to be all of the different, like, star systems or whatever. But you know what I noticed in this shit, y'all? How there's boundaries. And how there's a flat plane right there. You can see that, right? Now, you know they be trying to tell us, bro. That's what AI is meant to do. Artificial intelligence. They're telling us that there are beings on the outside of this skirt that's looking inside, bro. Look, you can even see that there's cities and everything on the outside. And then if you look at the picture different, it's looking inwards. It's not a circle, like they're looking inwards, yo. I've been trying to tell y'all. Wake up!
Okay, I got a theory. Don't quote me on this. Don't agree with what I say. Okay, but what if AI is just all of us, all of our consciousness put together? I don't know. That's just a theory. I just thought of. What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. What if though? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching.
Interesting that the government is releasing, well, they're not releasing them because they're robotic, but they're putting out these robotic ocelots and other animals. This isn't conspiracy. This isn't birds are fake. This is real. Why is the government doing this? To what? Spy on the real animals? That's a robot. Look at the way it walks. It's not an ocelot. It just looks like an ocelot. Doesn't have to eat. Never gets hungry. Never goes to sleep. It's a robot in the wild. It's interesting that the government is really...
Is this a robot, or what are we looking at? Is this actually a robot? So why was it in a cage? Exactly. I get it. People got bills to pay. I get it. Get them likes, get them views. You gotta give what you gotta do. What you gotta do. So, what did I just say? You gotta what? I don't know what I just said, but it made sense.
Do you ever hear about the Doomsday Maps?
What's the Doomsday Maps?
So there's this guy, Gordon Michael Scallion. People called him like a prophet because he would predict things that happen in the world, politics, natural disasters. And one of the visions that he had was about how the world would look in the future.
Okay.
He was actually a cartographer as well, so he made maps.
Okay.
He drew up a map, what the world would look like in the distant future.
Don't tell me it's like blacked out like...
The US looks like this. Pretty much all of California is underwater. Florida, the tide has gone over. It almost looks like a river in between America now. Yo, Ontario is cooked. Now this is where it gets really scary, right? If you take this map and look at the land that specifically all the billionaires been buying, and one of the billionaires being Bill Gates, put it side by side, you see these areas where it's dry in California?
They all have houses there?
Bill Gates owns all that land.
Oh my god.
Like for real, Bill Gates owns farmland here, here, here. I think he owns the majority of farmland in America, and everybody's moving to Texas. Why? Look how Texas looks.
It's dry, fam.
It's
Nothing's
dry.
affecting it.
So if everybody's moving there, and this is what I guess the prophecy of how the world's gonna look in the future. What's really going on here? Do you ever hear about?
All right, y'all. We're gonna get right back to the video, but real quick, I just feel like I need to let y'all know, if y'all want to keep seeing these videos, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know the universe got me, right? So it's just I'm gonna keep pushing, but I am kind of behind on a bill. I need like $600.
Damn.
If you can, you can Zell me, or you can send it to Venmo. Anything will help. Just need like 600. If you guys can help, I don't feel good asking y'all for anything, because y'all do enough. Y'all like the video, y'all subscribe, y'all watch it, but hey, life be life in it. I'm not gonna lie, life do be life in it. Just be so much random stuff happening. Y'all know, as y'all know. But if you can't help, go ahead and send whatever, man. $1, $2, yeah. Send something, okay? If you can. I don't want you to have to put yourself in jeopardy, okay? But hey, let's get back to the video.
Write down 6 positive affirmations about yourself on a piece of paper. I am powerful. I am great. I am worthy. I can do it. I will achieve greatness. All these things. Write them down. And then you're going to read them out loud to yourself 3 times a day with energy and power and meaning and conviction. And then you're going to replicate that for 9 days in a row. By the 9th day, your DNA is in the beginning stages of being rewritten. You duplicate it again. You repeat that same process. By the 3rd time through this process, or the 3rd set of doing this, all of a sudden your DNA is completely rewritten. And this has been scientifically proven. By using this technique, you actually can begin to rewrite your DNA and even deactivate genes that are not good for you and activate genes that are good for you. Your body now has shifted into a whole new frequency. Your cells begin to celebrate as you move into a whole new direction. Write down 6 positive affirmations about yourself on a piece of paper.
You can see God in the frequency of worship music.
They put a sand, right?
Yeah. So they took and they put sand on it. This lady would be like, okay, I'm gonna put sand and I'll play a specific frequency, right? And so this is the healing frequency, what it looks like. It makes like different types of patterns.
Yeah.
Right now, she played a Drake song and this is what the frequency was.
Oh, it's just messy.
Yeah, it's a bunch of messy stuff.
What song was it?
She muted it. She said I couldn't say it. Yeah. And you know how we talk about like non-secular versus secular?
Yeah.
There's specific frequencies that are healing.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. She played Oceans by like Hillsong. This is what it made. You can see like the crosses.
You see a cross in it, damn.
Being formed. Look, bare patterns and stuff. And
that's crazy.
And
The same girl played the Kanye song God Is.
Yeah, yeah.
As good as Oceans, but there was still green light and the 369 frequencies in there, which I thought was awesome.
What she said was there's certain shapes that correspond to different frequency of 369.
Yeah.
Like the Nikola Tesla manifestation. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Ready?
Okay. You can see God.
That's interesting. How frequencies is different frequencies give off, you know, a different vibe, I guess. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, dang. Is this an ad? It's like an ad. Or is this a real? Is this AI? See, you don't even know if it's AI or is it real. Life was perfectly fine when we used to, 1738. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Here's another low-carb sandwich trick that actually works. This time we're bringing pickles into this, and let me tell you, this comes out so good. We're gonna start by grabbing some long sandwich pickles, pat them dry using a paper towel, lay them out on parchment paper with a thin layer of cheese, pop it into the oven at 400 for about 20 minutes. When they're done, let them cool slightly, then pile it high with your favorite toppings. Use whatever you like here, top it all off with avocado, and enjoy. Full recipes in the caption. Check it out.
He messed up with the avocado, I ain't gonna lie. He should have put some jalapenos or something. But he did say whatever you want. That's his sandwich, you know. A pickle sandwich though? No bread? I might have to try that one day. No bread, pickle sandwiches. Use pickle and cheese. Pretty good.
These are 3 spiritual things you need to rely on when dating. Number 1, rely on your dream. If you're dating somebody and all of a sudden you have a dream and in that dream you get bitten by an animal in that dream, all of a sudden after dating and being around a certain person, 9 times out of 10 you're being betrayed behind closed doors. Somebody could be deceiving you or lying straight to your face. I don't believe in coincidences. Number 2, when dating, a good Psalms would be this one. That's going to save you from a lot of heartache, a lot of wasted time, and a lot of wasted feelings. Damn. So like before you about to go on that date, before y'all meet up, read that verse. Say that verse. Memorize that verse. And number 3, your body will reject anybody that should not be there. So if your body odor changes, your nose itching, your ear ringing around specific people, pay attention to that. These are 3 spiritual things you need to.
The baby.
Not gonna lie, the signs do be there though. Gotta pay attention.
Babysitter asks, do you have fun with your dolls? The kid goes, yeah, when I play hide and seek, it actually moves. Wait, what?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
This doll?
Yeah.
Wait, what? When does it move?
The babysitter's like, whoa, what is happening, right?
Yeah.
So the doll is one of those like realistic looking dolls. Like it actually looks like another kid. He's like, okay, I'll put the camera down and let's go play hide and seek to see if this theory is true.
Oh my god. Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Nothing goes on. But at night, when he goes and puts the kid to sleep, he goes back in the living room where the doll is, and there's a dog right beside it. The dog is like staring at it.
The dog has been staring at the doll. Looking at it.
Why would it be staring at it? Like it knows something is weird here. And in the video, there's a game right beside the doll. Moments later, he goes and he's sitting on the couch watching TV. He hears a faint noise in the living room where the doll is.
Yeah.
Fam, that game that was beside the doll starts playing. Who would have touched it? The kid is asleep. The doll is the only thing beside it, and the dog is right beside him.
Yeah.
So the game goes, I want the babysitter.
The dolls are so like creepy to me. I don't know if y'all remember me saying this, but my grandma used to have so many dolls in the house. One day, I'm standing up, I swear, them dolls was talking. I don't know if I was hallucinating. I don't know. Them dolls was talking, moving, something. They was doing something. They came alive. That's all I know. That night, them dolls came alive. And then they just be staring. Like, what is you looking at?
Okay, this actually the best argument I've ever seen for flat Earth. I'm serious. And I say this as someone, I studied physics for 2 years and I have an engineering degree. I'm genuinely impressed by this argument. I don't know why it stuck out.
They are hiding this from you. They just won't give up. Earth is flat. It just spins very fast, creating an illusion of being round. Creating an illusion of being round. That's interesting. That's kind of a good theory, though. Because if it's flat and it's... I don't know. That's interesting, though.
To me so much. I never give a fucking shit about flat Earth, but like, dude, this is kind of beautiful. Like, I don't know. Okay, this...
Guys, check this out.
People were shocked to discover that chewing gum is made of plastic. Take a look at this. Believe it or not, chewing gum contains a type of plastic called polyvinyl acetate, the same material used in glue sticks, plastic bags, and bottles. You might wonder, why do companies use plastic in gum? Well, this plastic actually gives gum its chewy texture. And here's the kicker, it's not labeled as plastic on the ingredient list.
Nope.
Instead, you'll see the term gum base. But here's what you should know. Plastic doesn't naturally decompose. It breaks down into microplastics, tiny particles so small you won't even notice them. These microplastics from gum can enter your body, circulate in your system, and potentially cause health issues over time. Now, in the UK and worldwide, more people are becoming eco-conscious. Many are switching to plastic-free gum, which is clearly better for the environment, and let's face it, chewing plastic isn't exactly natural. So, what do you think? Did you know about this before?
You guys want my spiritual...
So they got plastic in their gum. Not surprising. They put in weird stuff in everything, don't they? Hello? Dang. I'm glad I changed my mic, because that other mic was tripping. I know y'all was getting tired of that. I was getting tired of it.
This is insane. Scientists have just shocked the world after releasing a video where you can hear the first direwolf howl in 10,000 years. The Times just wrote an article about it and described it as the return of the direwolf. Now, if you didn't already know, direwolves once roamed the Americas from Canada all the way down to Venezuela. But about 10,000 years ago, they vanished, going extinct along with other giant Ice Age animals like the mammoth. But their bones stayed behind. And fast forward to 2025, scientists at Colossal Biosciences recently discovered ancient DNA inside fossils that dated all the way back from 11,000 to 72,000 years old. Then, using that DNA that they discovered, they managed to decode the direwolf's entire genetic blueprint. And here is where things get wild. They took ordinary DNA from a gray wolf and then edited it gene by gene to perfectly match the ancient direwolf's genetic code. Then, using domestic dogs as surrogate mothers, Romulus and Remus were born in October. Colossal claim that they are the first de-extinct animals ever. And at just 6 months old, they're already 4 feet long, weigh 80 pounds. And what's crazier is that instead of being really friendly and cuddly, the Times report that they're kind of cold, cautious, and avoid humans entirely. They even avoid the people who raised them and bottle fed them from birth. Colossal posted about this achievement on X, saying, "This moment marks not just a milestone for us as a company, but also a leap forward for science, conservation, and humanity." They said they're aiming to revolutionize endangered species by mastering genetic technology. And if successful, not only could we hold on to our current species from going extinct, but maybe even bring back the ones lost to the past. However, not everyone is celebrating. Some say calling this de-extinction is disingenuous, arguing that they are only grey wolves with 20 edited genes to mimic direwolf traits. And others warn that this kind of genetic meddling could lead to catastrophic consequences. But what do you think? Is this an amazing scientific breakthrough that should continue to be pursued? Or are we messing with things far beyond our control, risking consequences that we can't possibly predict? This is insane. Scientists have just shocked
The help signs in LA.
What are you talking about?
If you go
Look at what your Wi-Fi is doing.
It blew my mind that the Wi-Fi off, like the plants are growing.
Wait. This is interesting. Okay, so Wi-Fi off. This Wi-Fi found to disturb plant growth. Not so safe and effective. Dang.
Yeah. But Wi-Fi on, the plants are growing. So I think that when the Wi-Fi's on, it's affecting the world, like affecting the whole entire world.
What are people's arguments against our results going to be?
The Wi-Fi on might have dried out all of the water from the seedlings.
The heat will evaporate the water that's in the plant.
The FCC doesn't say anywhere that Wi-Fi and radiation is harmful to people.
I think that we have to explore those different variables to make this experiment as sound as we can. What's the first thing that you're going to do? You got your cell phone in your hands, you just watch that video. What are you going to Google?
Does Wi-Fi kill plants?
If y'all love this type of information,
Pretty sure if it's affecting us, it's definitely affecting the plants. Got frequency effect 174 hertz, pain relief, relaxation, grounding, 285 cellular healing, tissue repair, 396 hertz releases fear, guilt, trauma, 417 hertz removes negative energy. Okay. I'm not finna read all this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all just gonna have to pause it and screenshot it.
Women save men spiritually, and men supposed to save women physically. That's
Right.
how everything was set up, technically, since the beginning of time. That's why it seems like when men are with certain women, their luck changes. And it seems like karma isn't hitting them. It's because that woman is protecting him on a spiritual tip. But y'all don't even realize that. That's why most men really can't be alone, because they see how their life is without women in it. And it don't even just be about the sexual stuff. Men see how certain women, they can latch onto their energy, feed off their energy to help them. I promise you, men ain't stupid, simple, or slow. They very smart. Very, what's the word? Calculated. If a man get with a certain woman of a certain energy, of a certain faith, of a certain vibe, of a certain aura, he can use that energy to block out his karma for coming towards him. I'm telling y'all, I need y'all to hear me clearly. This is real. These men are energy vampires. Be aware. Women save men.
Like, I like him.
So you
I'm
like
just not
him enough
sure.
to get pregnant by him, but you don't like him enough to be in a relationship with him?
Like, I'm working on it.
Let me repeat this for you. You like him enough to get pregnant by him, but you don't like him enough to be in a relationship with him.
Like, so, like, if I was to get pregnant, like, I wouldn't have a problem
Baby,
because it's him. Like,
baby, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Listen to me. I'm gonna repeat this one more time.
Um,
You like him enough to create a life with him, an 18-year to 21, 25-year-old, 25-year bond, but you don't like him enough for him to be your man.
I think so. Like, I think it's because I'm like, I had like that mindset. Like, if I was to get pregnant, I had a child, like, and he decides he doesn't want to be involved, like, I'm okay. Like,
Ma'am,
I'll be okay.
ma'am, listen to
Yes.
me one more time. I'm gonna just do this one more time. I want you to really listen to me.
That's crazy.
I remember when Drake finished his verse on Woman for Life and he was like, I'm really trying to make it more than what it is, because everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
Why is he doing that?
I'm really trying to make it more than what it is, because everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
That is true though. That is so true. Everybody dies, but not everybody live. You're not living. You gotta live. We gotta travel. We gotta live more, man. That's kind of energy taking, stealing. X was right. They do them. Some artists do be stealing energy. I ain't gonna lie. That's what you mean. Everybody died, but not everybody live. Like, what you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, you already made it, and you gonna say that. You supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much on that. I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too. I be thinking too deep on things. Too much.
Yeah, nigga. Right? So look, pause. Right? So look. So, so y'all took showers together, right?
No, but we be separated with swimming trunks.
That's what I mean. That's what I don't understand. Like, y'all had sleepovers before, right?
Yeah, but not like that. Like,
yeah, so no, I didn't mean it like anything. I meant it like how y'all meant it. I want to sleep over too. I want to sleep with y'all niggas too.
Ray J, you said you what? We not finna keep doing this while this Lady Gaga playing in the back, man. I don't wanna on my poker face. You wanna do what? On this internet, man. This streaming shit getting out of the fuck hand. They over here talking about what the fuck you wanna do. Where is the baby at? Put the baby on the camera. We gonna talk to them from now on. Cause this shit is just keep getting out of hand and ain't nobody grabbing it. I don't know who the fuck gon' like put this motherfucking dog in the other room. Please put that animal up. God damn.
yeah, nigga.
How old is Ray J, man? You too old to be acting like that. I ain't gonna lie. You too old to be acting like that, dude. Ray J is 44, man.
So y'all know the Carmelo kid and the Austin McCaff, the Texas, Frisco, Texas. They done raised over $117,000 for this young man, right? Because he needs some help. And so he could fight this case and everything, right? Now, my condolences to Austin, right? But people trying to make this a race thing, bro. And it's not about that, bro. It's not about that. It's about the culture, bro. And the culture has been socially engineered. And anybody that don't know that, both sides, stuff like this happens all over America, bro.
Anywhere where excuse me, but I can't talk. My bad. Anywhere it went, it still would have been bad because nobody deserved to die. But they did say this was self-defense. That's what they said. But that makes sense though, because ain't no way he just did that just because he was in his seat. That don't make sense.
Both sides. A lot of stories you wouldn't hear. There's stories that's crazier than this.
Right.
With the opposite, doing the opposite to each other. And anybody that points certain minute situations out to make it divide and conquer, bro, you have to stay away from people like that because they're using that rage, race, divide and conquer energy to harness yours. And the reason why I know this is because when I see I'm still getting comments to this day, like, of people talking about this. You know what I'm saying? I said it like it was super long ago, but anytime I speak on conversations like something like this, bro, the comments don't never stop. The conversations don't never stop. And I'm just like, man, why are people fueled like this? Well, we don't want to talk about, look at the new inventions that China is doing. Why are we not creating an event? Like, why are people so focused on the lower part of the world? Like, that's all people worry about. Like, this is not y'all reality. This is a small section in Frisco, Texas, and the incident happened with 2 kids, bro, that was being misinfluenced by the media. Let's be honest. That's what this is, bro. People like, maybe I'm too deep, right? The kids was friends, man. They were friends. The 2 kids were friends. And they fell out. This is not about race, bro. Even if it's slurs being thrown out there, even if, bro, people would just be saying things to make you hurt, you know? So, y'all know the Carmelo kid.
There's this really sketchy video of Kim K. People are saying she took Marilyn Monroe's hair for voodoo rituals.
What the?
What is this?
That is Marilyn's hair.
In the video, she deadass says, I'm about to do some crazy voodoo with this.
What?
Yeah, she literally says it.
Videos, though?
Yeah, she literally says it.
Going to do some crazy voodoo shit that I like one way, and I channel her.
I don't know if you've seen the pictures she's done before where she tried to like look in her attire. She wore the same coats and everything like that. Now she took it a step further, fam. After nearly 2 years of waiting, paying $4.2 million, Kim Kardashian receives a lock of Marilyn Monroe's hair.
What is this?
That is Marilyn's hair.
Look what she says. Look at that.
You can clone her.
Whoa,
Oh my
Clone
God,
her.
I'm literally going to do some crazy voodoo shit that I like one way, and I channel her.
Channel her. Oh, no. No, but back it though. She's joking,
Yeah.
but look, she's not. There's this really sketchy video.
Right. Sound like she joking, but she really not. You for real.
The time has come. I'm just gonna break it quick.
That make me think like they be channeling like people, like dead people, people that passed away. I would say it like that. People that passed away energy for themselves. Yeah.
Doesn't matter anymore. The Illuminati's real. I'm a member. It's how Imagine Dragons got famous. I'm tired of the politics. This puts me at great risk being this out here and telling you guys this, but I believe in full honesty, and Beyonce is not talking, Chris Martin, nobody's saying a word, so I'm putting myself in serious danger here, but I just want to get as many of these Illuminati names out as I can. Nicolas Cage, Danny DeVito, Reba McEntire, the Olsen twins, John Kerry, Zendaya, the list is... The time has come. I'm just gonna break it quick.
Alright, y'all, good people. I'm gonna go in and end it off there. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day today. Chill day. With that being said, I'm gonna go in and end it off there. We'll be back with another video tomorrow as always. Y'all stay tuned for that. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next upload. Peace.
I might lean, I might fall, I might save, I might spend, I might ball. Shit, I might call, I might not, I might ghost till tomorrow. First to admit I feel good but I'm flawed. Work on yourself, keep your family involved. Check on your health, never stress about the loss. If you move with respect, you'll attract what you want, that's a fact.